Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Roman Reigns was hospitalized following WWE Clash in Paris after a brutal attack at the hands of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Members of the OG bloodline have had their hands full with the Vision, except one man. That is, Solo Sikoa. Sikoa has his own problems to deal with over on SmackDown. Last week, he lost the WWE United States Championship to Sami Zayn, who now has Jacob Fatu by his side. Fatu was once Sikoa's enforcer before they had a fallout at Money in the Bank 2025. 3 years ago, Sikoa debuted on the main roster, helping Reigns retain the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Drew McIntyre. On Instagram, the MFT leader sent a message to his former tribal chief by stating that he was loyal from the start. Check out Sikoa's story on Instagram. A lot has changed for Sikoa over these few years. Post-WrestleMania XL, he formed his own bloodline by recruiting Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Fatu. He then began feuding with Reigns before transitioning the new bloodline to MFT, which consists of Loa, Tala Tonga, and JC Mateo. In January 2025, Sikoa also lost the Ula Fala to Reigns. He certainly doesn't see eye to eye with the OTC anymore. Roman Reigns was victorious in a hard-fought match at WWE Clash in Paris. He defeated Bronson Reed and then shifted his focus towards Paul Heyman, whom he choked out. The OTC then celebrated his win with the WWE Universe and threw his sneakers into the crowd before Braun Breaker interrupted the party. Breaker put Reigns through the commentary table with a brutal spear before he and Reed annihilated the OTC. WE has confirmed that Reigns was hospitalized after the attack. Expect him to be absent for a few months at least. Roman Reigns has once again found himself at the center of controversy, tension, and family betrayal that has shaken the WWE Universe to its very core. The tribal chief, who has dominated the industry for years with his iron-fisted leadership of the bloodline, is no stranger to confrontation, but what unfolded recently has left fans questioning the very foundation of his empire. A shocking message was sent his way by a bloodline family member who appears to have abandoned their loyalty to him, signaling cracks in the once unbreakable unit. This development could alter the course of SmackDown, WrestleMania season, and Roman Reigns' legacy itself. For years, the bloodline has been synonymous with dominance. Roman Reigns, alongside his cousins, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and with the mentorship of legends like Rikishi, and the looming shadow of the Anoa'i dynasty, forged one of the greatest factions in WWE history. Their storylines blurred the line between reality and fiction, blending family ties with championship reigns and betrayal with reconciliation. Yet the latest twist shows that not all wounds heal, and not every family member remains loyal forever. The message in question did not come from a random opponent, nor from a rival champion, but from within Roman's own circle, a member of the bloodline who has decided to step away from the shadow of the tribal chief. This person's words, laced with defiance, left fans stunned as they watched Roman's expression harden. For a man who demands acknowledgement above all else, being publicly challenged by a relative hits harder than any spear or super kick. In the WWE Universe, few narratives have gripped fans more than the Bloodline saga, from Jey Uso being forced to fall in line after brutal clashes with Roman, to Jimmy Uso's betrayal and eventual downfall, to Solo Sikoa emerging as the silent enforcer. Every chapter has added layers of drama. Now, with yet another family member openly questioning Roman's authority, the story has entered uncharted territory. The tension has spilled beyond kayfabe, with fans speculating whether real-life frustration and ambition might be fueling these rifts. Social media erupted the moment the message surfaced. Hashtags related to Roman Reigns, the bloodline, and betrayal trended worldwide, with fans dissecting every word, every gesture, and every facial reaction caught on camera. Some argued that Roman deserved this fallout, citing his years of manipulating and belittling his cousins to maintain power. Others defended the tribal chief, claiming that leadership often comes with isolation, and that his family simply couldn't handle the pressure of standing at the top of WWE. Regardless of perspective, one thing is clear: Roman Reigns' reign is in danger, not just from challengers like Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins, but from those who once swore loyalty to him. What makes this situation even more compelling is the history behind it. The Anoa'i family has produced countless legends: Yokozuna, The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, and many more. Yet no story has captivated fans quite like Roman's modern-day dynasty. Roman positioned himself as the undisputed tribal chief, demanding acknowledgement from family and fans alike. But the weight of such a crown is heavy. Those who once supported him are now beginning to question whether his time has passed. Could this message be the first domino in a chain of betrayals that lead to the collapse of the bloodline? It's also worth noting how timing plays into this drama. Roman Reigns has been on a part-time schedule, appearing less frequently on weekly television, which has allowed others like Solo Sikoa and new bloodline recruits to step into the spotlight. While Roman has insisted that he is still the centerpiece, his reduced presence may have opened the door for resentment. Family members who once lived in his shadow are now realizing they can thrive without him, and sending such a bold message is proof that they no longer fear his authority. Backstage reports suggest that WWE officials are well aware of how much traction this storyline is gaining. With WrestleMania 41 around the corner, the company may use this betrayal to craft Roman's next major feud. Could it be that his greatest enemy won't come from outside challengers, but from the very people he once protected and elevated? Fans have already begun fantasy booking possible showdowns, with speculation running wild about whether Roman will be forced into another civil war within his family. The Usos have already walked that path before, and if history repeats itself, WWE could be setting up one of the most personal and emotional battles in the company's history. Reactions from legends in the wrestling world have also poured in. Some veterans argue that Roman's long run at the top made this inevitable. No champion can maintain loyalty forever, especially in a faction as emotionally driven as the Bloodline. Others have expressed excitement, noting that this betrayal could reinvigorate Roman's story after years of dominance. Even outside of WWE, stars from AEW and other promotions have commented on the shocking twist, proving that Roman's reach extends beyond one company. The emotional weight of this betrayal cannot be overstated. Roman Reigns has always tied his identity to family pride and honor. His iconic "acknowledge me" catchphrase was never just about fans. It was about his bloodline recognizing him as the leader. To be rejected now, especially after sacrificing so much to elevate their careers, cuts deeply. Fans saw that in his body language, the subtle shift in his demeanor as he processed the message. The once unshakable tribal chief appeared vulnerable. And for a man of his stature, vulnerability is dangerous. As SmackDown approaches, all eyes are on Roman Reigns. How will he respond? Will he lash out violently, seeking revenge to re-establish his dominance? Or will he take a more calculated approach, attempting to manipulate this family member back into his control? Perhaps most importantly, will others follow suit, inspired by the defiance to finally break free from his grip? These are the questions fans and analysts alike are debating as WWE builds toward one of its most pivotal moments in years. This betrayal could also redefine the Bloodline's future. If Roman loses control, the faction may splinter permanently, with different family members pursuing their own paths. Solo Sikoa could claim leadership as the silent enforcer who has proven his worth, while the Usos could re-establish themselves as tag team kings without Roman's shadow looming over them. Some even believe The Rock's long-teased involvement in the Bloodline story may resurface, with the Great One stepping in to confront Roman for allowing the family to fracture. At the heart of all this lies a simple truth. Roman Reigns is no longer untouchable. His family, his foundation, is cracking, and with each message of defiance, the tribal chief's aura weakens. Whether he can recover and solidify his reign once again remains to be seen, but the WWE Universe is watching with bated breath. One message has set off a chain reaction, and the fallout promises to be nothing short of explosive. Roman Reigns' story has always been about power, respect, and acknowledgement. Now, faced with betrayal from within, he must prove that he is not just a champion, but a leader capable of holding together a family that may no longer believe in him. For fans, this is not just another WWE storyline. It's a generational saga playing out on the biggest stage of them all, and its conclusion may redefine the very meaning of the bloodline. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.